Oh no!
The music. Promotion. Skeet.
Blue skeet, goddamn.
I am ready to repost it.
I think you should remove the copy you made of my character so I can. Nope. Thanks.
Oh man, the people are singing the girls, aren't they? Girl! We got him.
Girls.
That'd be fun.
I recognize some people.
Oh, nice.
No. I'm just here to see what happens next. I will give as much counsel as I am offered. He's okay.
Hi. I'm this one right here. I'm this. That's Morgan Blatta.
Never played
He
Pathfinder
is.
2e or online
She
D&D
is a
2.
maestro.
We
who
all
wants
have
to
our
be a
first time anyway,
composer
Opera
for
60
many
surprise.
bands, but she does not have enough money. So, yeah, here she is doing the dirty work for the money. She knows her way around some stuff, though. Don't worry about it.
Who am I wearing? I was, this is Snafu, a kobold monk that I, originally planned to have be a sort of magical item, not hunter, I guess hunter, yes, would be accurate, looking for just about anything that could increase a person's, innate strength, amongst other things. I don't have like a crazy big backstory, but my original idea was that he was looking for magical items in order to. Am I cutting out? I hear.
That's Brett.
Getting some mic popping.
Jeez, yeah, I was hearing it, so I didn't think it was me. Yeah, the original idea was that he was trained by Dragon from Tiangxia, which is why he's a monk, and it was very, very old, and he left looking around for magical items that might be able to help with old age. It's, yeah, I didn't go crazy on that yet. Yeah.
Go right ahead. You left her leg.
I am Keldrix, the modestly underachieving, esteemed dropout of the Igorian Academy of the Magic Arts.
Modestly underachieving. I like that.
Very modestly.
I am just this guy bouncing around. I go by Artie among other names.
Hello, I am playing Layla, who is a bard, preferably dancing. But she pretty much is the correspondence to Connie. She is what is going to be a one-man band type deal. Wants to perform for the masses.
Hello, I'm Mem. Mem is a witch. Well, he was a miner that kindly wanted to help everybody, never felt like worth anything until he found this school that talked to him, taught him magic, very powerful magic. So now he wears the skull that talks to him, maybe tells stuff. It's secret.
Ah, wonderful. And apparently, I forgot to unmute my microphone before starting the stream. So hello, everybody, and welcome. I'm a fool. I'm also Abra, and this is my Twitch channel. Hope y'all enjoy. For those of you who don't know, this is Pathfinder 2e, Little Trouble in Big Absalom. You just gotta read VTuber lips. For generations, the Hook-Claw that's gonna happen a lot. For generations, the Hook-Claw Kobolds have lived beneath the city known as Absalom, scratching out a hard-scrabble existence by scavenging from the earth-packed ruins of ancient buried buildings. In all that time, the Hook-Claws have never conquered or have been wiped out by powerful forces, which makes them truly prestigious by Kobold standards. Unfortunately, this prestige has resulted in wealth or comfort. For as long as the Hook-Claws have existed, they have lived in relative austerity among meager Mwerins, and have simmered with envy at the more famous and well-off kobold clans, such as the renowned Sewer Dragons. Yet the smell of change is in the air. Just recently, a party of Hook-Claw miners accidentally broke into an underground room stuffed full of treasures and luxuries, most of them far better condition than the time-rotted relics the Hook-Claws typically own. Firm advocates of looking gift horses in the mouth, however, the Hook-Claws have rounded up the greatest heroes, meager volunteers, and most violent misanthropes to explore this mysterious area, recruiting only from kobolds from random parts of the city of Absalom and its exteriors. Once the chamber has been secured and deemed safe, the Hook-Claws can cart off the treasure and live opulent lives, as they have long deserved. You, the party of kobolds, have been conscripted or are part of the Hook-Claws yourselves, and, through their askings, have come through this underground network of caves and tunnels to this open area. As you pass through, excitement buzzes in the air throughout the Hook-Claw Warren. Kobolds drop their work and peer from the tunnels as they watch you all pass. You have been chosen for this important mission. Tunnel Master Miknik, not related to a very similar Mikamek, is anticipating your arrival. as you enter the chamber. The tunnel master gives a cue to nearby workers, who pry away wooden boards and chunks of stone from the narrow mouth of a tunnel. The workers who dug up the passage sealed it up as soon as they saw what was on the other side, as it remained closed, waiting for you until now. From where you stand, you see rich fabric on hangers, exquisite vases, and wooden crates of unknown prizes inside. Just a fraction of this wealth could enable the hook claws to live in more comfort than they have in generations. But hook claws are smart, and they know when things are too good to be true. That's where you come in. Secure the chamber! Tunnel Master Micknick barks. Once you ensure that the treasure trove is safe, the hook claws can claim its valuables. Standard hook claw hazard pay. First pick of anything you find, up to what you can carry. Be careful. At that, he leaves you at the entrance, keeping the smaller kobolds at bay from their curiosity and returning them to mining, as you 5 are left to your own devices.
Got a little bit of William Shatner going on right there.
Reading is difficult.
So
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure I would be among the conscripted. Is anyone else's character actually a member of this clan, or are we all conscripted
Oh,
folk?
heavens no. You would never see me with ruffians like these on a normal day-to-day.
Ming just help. Ming just want to help. Ming just offer help.
I came in
Just
on
here
a
for the
boat.
money.
I came to Absalom looking for something on my personal quest, and it seemed like quite a opportunity for me to get on. So I myself am not from here.
What you looking for?
Oh, it's a gift for a relative, you could say, but it's quite rare. Honestly, I'm not quite sure what I'm looking for.
Nice. Shinies.
Yes, I suppose I'll know it when I see it.
Gives you something to strive for.
The familiar smell of earth and musty neglect wafts across your nostrils as you scuttle through the dirt tunnel to the chamber. From here, you see past the curtains of rich fabric and wooden crates, giant in size, in this room. Stacks of books and other luxury items are haphazardly crammed into massive wooden shelves, preserved from mold despite their clear abandonment. Immense piles of furniture, rich with intricate carvings and plush cushions, have been jammed against the walls. Chests with glittering locks lie on the floor, coated with dust. A pile of casks, sacks, and barrels forms a looming barricade across the western end of the room, which blocks the rest of the chamber from view.
Do we hear anything like sound?
The room is silent.
It's too silent. I think
But the room doesn't
we
sound.
should set some traps. Traps.
But we've only just come in. Surely there wouldn't be anybody
said trap
coming in
the
after
entrance.
us.
No. Yes, we need to secure the entrance so people that find us doesn't know how to go back.
Is there a kind of like door that can be sealed?
Not behind you, no. That is the tunnel entrance. Aside from that, this is a large open chamber. You can see over the boxes that this room continues to extend further, but the pile of clothing and boxes obscures your view. You would have to go south towards the love seat to see further into the space.
It does look like a really comfy sofa. I was going to suggest spiking the door closed, but I guess that's not an option.
We could
Other than, pardon me, go on.
we could do the clothing here and just hide the tunnel, so we just come from the clothing.
Are you suggesting we just take the clothes and stuff it into the hole?
No. Grab the entire hanger and hide it, like we go under it, the clothing. Make like a curtain.
Ah, I see.
Dragging the entire co-track in front of the entrance?
Yes, like pulling it and hiding it so we can go under.
The hook claws wouldn't come in after us now, would they, right?
I was
Uh,
about to say, the hook claws guided us here. Why would anybody try to chase us? They'd have to go through them in order to get to us.
Definitely by the appearance of the hook claws, you would say that they were definitely not willing to come in here. That's why they did hire you, was to be the ones to clear this space out and loot it for all that they could get.
I meant to
Maybe-
ask.
Maybe they know it's dangerous. Maybe
They do know
Where?
it's dangerous. That's why they sent us here.
where are we?
I
Well,
have,
it
a,
seemed-
I have a feeling there's not going to be any danger coming from the place we came in from.
well,
If anything, that's our escape route.
it seemed like they didn't know what was going to be in here in the first place. They seemed like careful sorts.
This
I'm not-
clothing looks too big for us.
Actually, yeah, that's a good question. Is the clothing look like it's kobold scaled or generally small scaled, or is it more medium creature scaled?
Medium creature scaled for sure. This seems to be clothing for some creatures that are, by nature, larger than you, but interspersed there does seem to be clothing for creatures either of your size, but not of your proportions. Almost like the infant versions of those larger creatures.
Can we check the boxes?
Go ahead. Roll a I need to figure out what check to use for this situation because investigation
You're
does
looking
not
for-
exist.
If they're trying to search items, it would be perception.
Yep. Use a perception check on the crates and I'll tell you what you find.
Would we all roll for one?
If you would like to investigate.
Roll.
You just
Perception. Perception. Trying to find where perception is.
It is on the right side underneath the status ailments.
All right. I'm using the word girls as the note of like when everything stopped. Like when the game began because I know that happened before.
Nice.
All right.
Oh my god.
Nice girls.
Grim, why did you roll 3d20?
Yeah, no. Yep. Just I'm learning how to use this website. I never used it.
If you do /roll space the number of dice, D what sides of dice. But if you're going to use your sheet, you can just go to where your sheet says perception, click on that, and it'll automatically do the roll for you.
I meant to ask this earlier when we came in. Other than dust and, of course, mold, can we smell anything out of the ordinary for this location?
There is a very strong mold smell, but aside from that, it seems damp. Maybe like a breath of cold air, but this is a some underneath place. So these tend to be naturally a bit cold.
Pretty
So, yeah,
basementy.
Yep.
Very much nothing out of the ordinary.
What
Sounds like a
items
brain
are on the crates?
So, with your perception, you can see that inside the crates, as you peel the rotted wood back, they seem to contain old tomes and worn toys and dolls. A lot of clothing, shoes. Some of them are small enough to fit Kobold. Some painted portraits of dark-skinned humans and holiday decor. You might notice a soft glow concealed beneath one of the thick robes around the corner. There seems to be something glowing under that bench.
Under that bench.
The one I'm next to?
The one that just got revealed.
Probably I should go and take a look myself, I would think.
I would like, while that's happening, I would like to cast a magical spell called Detect Magic.
There is no magic. Whatever is glowing from some other means.
I will move like in this direction, like here, and I will try to set a trap, a snare.
Okay. I'm going to reveal more of this space for you guys so you guys can see the rest of this space, which is why I'm speaking a bit redundantly.
Whoa! This is a huge room.
It is.
And we're alone here, right?
It is.
They had a hexagon table.
They've got a hexagon table. That's good enough for 6 people to sit at.
Yo, they play D&D here.
You're playing D&D here. What's the big deal?
What's the big ID in deer? All right.
I need to make a crafting.
Are you going to place a trap in that space?
A snare, yeah.
Okay. How, I would say yes, make a crafting check. Is there a specific DC you need to pass, or is it just at my discretion?
Your discretion, I think.
I would say you're able to set up a very, very usable snare here. Any creatures that pass through on, I would say, this line from the boxes down to that stool you're standing next to would activate the snare.
Okay.
I don't know if that showed up on your layer. I think I put that on the GM layer. I
Yeah.
did. There it is. You see
I
that?
would assume that our members of the party would not be affected by that, right?
Yep.
Like,
Yep.
you can
No.
just step over.
I
You-
warn you.
you-
I set some snares here to protect us.
Yes. All right.
Am I supposed to be able to move my own token?
Might have to drag it from the right side.
I think you should. If Abra was the one that put the token in.
Okay, got
Yep,
it.
yep. And now you should also be able to modify like its HP status and AC and all that other stuff.
Where was the glowing thing?
It was here.
Here.
Okay, I'm just gonna assume that's where I was because I was checking that out.
Okay, you guys are both going to approach the glowing thing?
Yeah.
I'd like you both. Yep. All right. Well, I'd like you both to stop for a moment because
Just for in case it matters, I cast mage armor at the start of the day because it lasts all day.
okay. Then it seems to be a noise from underneath the cloth as when you pull it back, you see a flash beetle.
What the?
And with this one chittering out, more seem to appear from underneath various parts of the room.
Disgusting.
Oh heavens, what did you do?
Ew, bugs.
These are flash beetles. Would anyone like to see if they know anything about flash beetles?
Yeah, I would.
Is that
I'm assuming that's nature check.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not trained, so I wouldn't know.
Don't ask me.
I am trained in nature.
You're trained, go for it.
Ooh!
Oh, good roll.
These beetles are simple animals defending their territory. They do not pursue PCs beyond 30 feet, and they will flee if reduced to half hit points. You can try to use your with this DC 20 check. You can soothe this flash beetle. The beetle will cease to be hostile towards you unless it is attacked or harmed. But the others are now on defense. They're skittish. They see you. They're defending their territory. But from your in-tune nature of how bugs work, Snafu, you know that these things won't attack if you don't attack them.
Okay. I think I would like to at least try soothing it, but I'm assuming I will have to do the same check again for each of the beetles in the room, right?
This one is already soothed. This guy right here. So we'll mark him as such. If I can get to the token layer. There he is. I'll make him... Yeah, there's your soothe icon. So this one's chill, but if you attack him or get into his space again, he won't be happy.
Okay, perhaps I should address the rest of the party about the fact that I have knowledge about these bugs. These things are not exactly dangerous, but it's up to the rest of you if you think we should take care of them right now, or if we have to basically walk around them whilst exploring the rest of the room. I can't imagine that being easy.
Yeah, they're just chilling.
Yeah, they're not worth that work. We need
Why
to
did it have
seek.
to be bugs?
I can assure you, you
Yes,
can
it
stay
does.
behind.
Oh, I'm not staying behind, but really? Bugs?
I will.
They're not standing on anything we would want to investigate, dude, are they? I mean,
Well-
there's one underneath that table.
There are many things in this space. Remember
Yeah,
what you're getting paid to do here.
Yeah.
we need to seek items. Those crates are full of clothing. Some kind work for kobolds, but I don't think it's the thing we need to look for.
Yeah, nothing in those were really valuable. They want stuff that will catch their eye, that will fetch a nice price on the market.
We need
That's
gold.
shiny.
We need gems, glass bottles.
What these crates look like, it was just like a house was ransacked.
I mean, we did ransack ourselves to open them. Now, can
Details. Now, come on, let's move on.
can we walk past the one that has been soothed, or like, do we have to basically avoid like one
At
square?
this point, it has gone from confrontational to neutral. So as long as it's not attacked, it should be fine.
And the others, can we get within one square of them without any issues?
If you are within 5 feet, they will attack.
Okay, that's basically ruling out most of the tables around them.
I will try to check this thing right here.
That table?
Yeah, see what characters they're playing at.
Well, it looks like whatever was happening here has long since passed. There are pages with tattered bits that have been worn down over time and text that is barely legible in writings that you cannot comprehend. It seems like it's an archaic system, but at the top you see a logo that looks like a small little wizard hat.
A
Whatever it
small
is, it's-
little wizard hat.
As long as it is a long since dead system, it's nothing you need to concern yourself with.
Hmm.
Can I glean the contents of the table without alerting the bug
Mm,
underneath or on top of it?
the bug seems to have this table as their claimed space.
Okay, I'll just stay back. All right.
I say we try to just calm them down, and if they attack as a result, that's on them.
Yeah, they shouldn't be
I'll
too
attack
difficult
you.
to take care of, but they
Yeah,
are
but
still bugs.
Do I see like an item that's small that can be thrown, like daggers, anything like that?
It seems like it's a bunch of knickknacks and small little things like books and whatnot. While you could grab a book and throw it, it would basically just be like a very simple
Yeah.
thing.
I
These
think I have an idea.
I could take a book and throw it with magic.
Layla's
But-
actually going to cast her muse spell, Unseen Servant.
All right. What does it do?
It pretty much creates what is invisible servant, only visible by me, that can pretty much interact with things but cannot attack.
Ah,
So I want to command my unseen servant to go to the desk and fetch the large book.
okay.
That'd be useful. Or useless.
The bug, which is standing on the book, is incredibly thrown off by the book floating on its own and disappearing. It seems to be angrily chittering as it disappears. It seems as if it is very hostile about his book, its territory getting disrupted like that.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna do something a little non-conventional. I'm gonna have you roll a d20. If you get 10 or higher, it's not going to aggro. If it's less than 10, it will aggro.
I'm ready to roll.
All right. The bug, seeing forces beyond its comprehension, has yielded the book for this day.
Oh, thank.
The book,
Check out
however,
that
seems to be a ledger of sorts, filled with writings of numbers, and this is somebody's tax documents for the last 5 years.
Can I do a society check to see if it was like anything recent or like any recognizable names?
No,
Can we understand it?
it is IRS text. It is illegible to even the learnedest of people. The
Okay.
learnedest of people. It
That's
is.
fair.
Oh,
It's
that's useless.
They're not people.
Yeah. The people who understand this aren't people. They're tax auditors.
Oh, it just seems like a bunch of alien documents. I can't read this.
Lifting the
Nothing
veil a little
worse
bit,
than-
there is literally nothing about this book. I just have to make flavor.
I figured that.
Yeah.
Nothing important here.
Yeah. No.
Can I check out these?
No, my
beds?
servant is still about, so if I need, I can try to grab anything else, but I don't think the same trick's gonna work twice on the bug.
Yeah.
That bug there, it's like a crate or something like that.
It looks to be on a long chest. It seems like whatever it's in, it scampers it out. You know, it is hiding in that chest. It is its territory.
It's a chest. Hmm. No, can we check the rest?
Yeah,
Oh,
can we just
Of like the
using our-
boxes in the room.
Right here, I came and
There's boxes.
take a pick, like just a pick.
Let me let me just clear out more areas for y'all.
There's a table there. Doesn't seem very.
Yeah. As your view of the space expands more and more.
Some very interesting furniture position on that bed.
Exact.
Now, that
They got a
box
chair right
that's
there.
to the left of that desk, is that a chest or what is that?
It seems to just be a very simple. There's trash in it. Something, you know, like
Just like a bin?
it's a bin. It
Okay,
is a
got it.
bin. There's more text. There's more paper, but nothing of merit.
So yeah, nothing catches the eye. The entire room that we can see on top of the tables.
Yeah, no, it seems like that this room is just a storeroom for a lot of these tomes and whatnot. But if you'd like to investigate the comfiness of the bed, you make a perception check.
I wanted to
pick
check out
under the bed.
I am very good at perceiving how comfortable this bed is.
You find a couple shiny copper pieces.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
Shiny.
I'm also just guiding my servant around beside me the whole time so that way it doesn't just sit there.
it seems the tooth fairy's been here.
Now there is this mountain of boxes right below you, as well as the open space that seems to have some weird green fuzz coming from the floor.
I don't suppose I could go on top of the mound of boxes to get a better look, could I?
That's up to you.
I can? Okay.
Does
Can't
anyone?
imagine-
What's up, Artie?
I was just gonna
Alright,
say.
so-
I'm just gonna be right back. I ordered some food. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Congratulations, you've activated my trap. This is a
Oh.
precarious
No!
pile. This dangerously unsteady pile of miscellaneous goods stands 7 foot tall and 10 foot wide.
Oh,
If you are going to try to climb up it, this unstable pile, you will need to pass a DC 17 athletics check.
Oh, athletics.
you
Not
could have me do that.
not acrobatics. Okay. Honestly, I thought the two terms would be pretty interchangeable for a lot of times.
Oh,
Ah,
But that's not the case.
you have triggered its collapse. The wall has begun to collapse around you. All creatures within 10 feet of this wall will take 2d8 bludgeoning damage. You have to roll a reflex save, and it will be halved.
oh my god.
It seemed a lot more solid when I wasn't on it. Reflex. Where is my reflex?
All right, pass.
Look at your Jeez.
And I believe Layla is in range as well.
That's 10 feet.
Hi, Cat. All right, so we need Layla's reflex as well.
Apologies, I was taking care of something.
Oh god, I go away for 2 seconds and we're making reflex saves?
Yeah, this wall of
just
boxes
okay.
is collapsing on the kobolds. Yes.
Neat.
It seemed like a good idea at the time. I mean, the boxes. How
Oh,
heavy could I
heavens
be?
no.
Goodness.
Well, Snafu, the one who has started the collapse, seems to get away mostly scot-free with only 5 damage. Everyone else takes 10.
Oh, ouch!
Ouch.
That's still so much. Oh, fuck.
You may need a moment to lick your wounds.
You just dealt 2/3 of my HP.
You may want a moment to lick your wounds.
I didn't think I was that heavy. Perhaps I should just stay away from this.
Layla just looks up at Snafu as he's climbing the pile. What are you? And then a box just immediately comes and creams her in the face.
It seems more steady than I thought.
Damn!
Than it was. Perhaps.
I've just been observing this bug this whole time, and I suddenly hear this, like, collapse of all these boxes and cries of kobold pain.
Just looking under the bed and I just hear her crashing.
We can heal ourselves out of combat with medicine, right?
If you have something for it, yeah, I
I
believe.
have a healing kit, yes.
All right.
She's just gonna pull out a bandage and just start wrapping her forehead.
All right. Do you have the mechanics on how your healing works?
No, I do not. How do they work, please?
Healing kit. Let's go Google.
I don't know if
Okay.
I have to make
Healer's
med packs
tools.
first or what?
This kit of bandages, herbs, and suturing tools is necessary for medicine checks to administer first aid, treat disease, treat poison, or treat wounds. If you wear your healer kit's tools, you can draw them and replace them. You can use them. Do you have any specific healing, or do you just have the tools?
I just have the healing kit at the moment.
Okay. Do you not no feats for administering first aid?
Not yet.
There's the skill medicine.
Yeah. Healing.
Yeah, but I get feats
first
next level.
First aid doesn't actually recover hit points. It's basically for stabilizing and stopping the bleeding.
Oh.
All right, never mind.
Yeah, I'm looking.
We'll have to
oh,
wait
I
till
guess-
next level.
Yeah, I guess it's treat wounds would be the closest thing, which you can do every 10 minutes.
Yeah, it looks like you need the ability to not just the tools, but the ability to heal as well.
We're holding healers
I was gonna
tools.
say I'm gonna have to look up treat wounds then, because I was not seeing that at all.
Oh, I just posted
But-
it. I just posted in the Discord if you want to look at it. It's basically you spend 10 minutes and you can heal up to you have to be trained in healing and you can heal up to 2d8. It's and yeah,
Now,
you
is
can
this
only you can only do it once an hour.
Now, is this a feat or what is this?
It's just an exploration action.
You can see it on Pathfinder.
Oh, so this
oh,
is
so I can just do this then.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it requires a DC 15 medicine check.
All right.
Although the GM may adjust it based on the circumstances, such as treating a patient outside in a storm or treating the magically cursed wounds.
Since you guys are in a chill space, it's just the regular DC. I'm not going to spice it up. Okay.
Nice.
So Layla, you can heal your wounds 2d8.
I don't think I have the. I have the skill, but I don't have the drilling kit.
That's good.
Okay.
Almost back to full. I'll take it. All right.
Though the crashing of the boxes has also stirred something else. There seems to be a noise coming from this space down here. There seems to be something at the end of where this green path is that is stirring, awoken or restless from the crashing of the boxes
Oh lord.
and its
Oh,
collapse.
Lord.
Did you ever-
Anybody else need healing real quick?
I
Rip.
might.
This
Can't
is
be-
Time has
well,
passed.
it can't be that quick because it does take 10 minutes.
yeah. So unfortunately,
True.
yeah.
Do I need to spend an action to pull out a ranged weapon in this edition?
No, you do not.
Okay.
Though this hallway, this relatively plain hallway is clear of junk, allowing further passage into the back reaches of this tomb. There are two rooms on the west. The door is wedged open with swells of fungus and huge clusters of mushrooms right here.
Gross. Hey, Snaffo, you mind checking it out, maybe?
Well, I suppose I do owe people that I take care of that, shouldn't I?
A little bit, thank you.
Can I see from here?
Check out the fungus.
I
From what you see here, you don't see much. We have to like keep moving because it's a lot of things to click between.
Actually, before I go too far into this, I would like to activate something whilst having my bow out. The monastic archer stance allows me to do flurry of blows with a bow, provided it's a longbow, shortbow, or bows with the monk trait, which my weapon has the monk trait on it, the Gakmung. I can bring up the description if I need to.
That's fine. I'm just revealing areas for you guys right now because now you can see into this room to your northwest. And a little bit into this seems to be a freezer of some sort covered in fungus and shrooms.
I'm surprised fungus can survive somewhere cold.
Seems to be
That's a new
flourishing
one.
here.
Also damp. Don't forget that.
But there's also
Can I make a nature check to know what fungus this is?
let me see if there is some flavor text here for that. Yeah. Go ahead and make a nature check.
Mm,
You don't find anything of merit.
nope.
There's just some
I-
mushrooms.
If
Someone
they
else
fail
wants to.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, it's anybody who has it, but yeah.
I am
Oh.
trained in nature, so...
That's not much
It's
better.
hard to know nature when we live in a cave.
I'm a city gal.
Well, I
Well-
come from a different island, but this doesn't seem that familiar.
There's certainly mushrooms. Don't know if they're poisonous, don't know if they're safe, don't know what the hell they are.
And once again, nothing about the smell is telling of them.
No.
Well,
They're
let me get a look
strange
at them.
foreign mushrooms.
Let me see if I can get a better angle inside this freezer. Somebody else can probably... Well, if you see anything of interest
Nope.
in that room.
Alright, so in this workshop in the northwest.
Layla? Did you mean to step on that?
It's only, what, moss? It shouldn't be that bad.
Yep. This cluttered chamber contains a towering table covered in crafter tools and surrounded by bundled supplies. This seems to be a workshop. You want to look inside it? Or do you want to look inside the icebox?
Yeah, I rush to the to the table.
I was going to peek inside, not just rush in.
I was going to
Alright.
say, you must have shoved Layla out of the way to do that.
Okay. Do you have anything of do you want to roll a perception check, see what you can find?
Yep. Perception. Perception.
Whoa!
Whoa! Almost a nat 20.
Looking with your special eyes.
Mim,
My
you find
friend.
a neat looking mushroom, but Layla, among the treasure on the table, you find a light hammer, a hatchet, 5 backpacks. 4 of them have bedrolls tied to the top, and the other has 2 fishing tackles. One of the backpacks has artisan tools, while another has 100 feet of rope, and the 4th has a repair kit. The last, empty.
These
Seems
all seem
like-
pretty useful.
I'm a little bit suspicious about how they exist. It's like, are these like some... are the backpacks matching? Like,
It just seems to be a bunch of random backpacks. There are very visible, like, holes that could be easily patched, but whoever had these did not care to do that. They just got a new backpack.
this is the principal's office, and these are the items that have been confiscated?
Possibly.
Dang, what kid's taking a repair kit to school?
I don't know, but Layla's gonna pocket that repair kit.
Morgan, make a perception check.
Oh, okay. I am getting a little bit of a view of this icebox if the page will load.
What you don't see, I should be able to see, I think.
18. Ooh.
This
not bad.
icebox seems to contain a lingering chill from an enchanting magic that was once on the space, keeping the chamber cold for some sort of food product or something like that. You can see a couple pieces of ice that never seem to melt. But past the magic, the fungus has taken over. Specifically, you see this. Hanging to the ceiling, waiting for your descent. Well, let me.
What the?
I can't see it from this angle.
This
Stay over there.
fungus creature looks to you and hisses loudly. It's time for your first initiative!
Oh no!
Oh boy!
Oh boy. It's right next to perception.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Make sure you
How
click
did I
your
roll
token
the same
before you
number
roll.
twice?
Oh, there
It's
we go.
okay, you can edit your number.
Well, I accidentally re-rolled. Should I use the first one?
Yeah,
Yes, use the
one.
first one.
All right, 11.
You can click on the initiative and modify your number manually.
Oh, okay.
Damn!
I am getting some fancy rolls tonight, so just nice.
Lucky roll. I mean, I got a pretty good roll too.
I mean, I do have a +7 for initiative and perception, but like even so, at 18 and a 19, that's pretty nice.
Not bad.
I have to manually add Mim because you got to click on your icon before you hit the initiative button.
Oh, could you add me too?
Okay. I need to remember what your character's name is because I've got so many things open. What was your character's name?
Aldrich.
Aldrix.
Aldrix. Okay. Okay. And Aldrix.
We start the
roll-
battle, and I already have 2 HP.
Nice.
Oh god, that's how low you are?
Over there.
I was gonna say, Layla asked if anybody else needed
I did-
healing.
yeah.
urgently.
Welcome to first level, everybody. It's
Yeah.
I
scary.
took 10
Yeah.
damage. I
Yeah.
have 12.
Y'all are squishy.
Fighting time.
It's not like kobolds have much to begin with.
We do
Yes,
have
sir.
automatic minus and con.
Wait, is it con?
Yep.
Oh yeah,
Yup,
it is con.
strength and con.
But remember, you don't get negative hit points for creation.
Which is good. I do like that.
Yep. All right, Layla. You hear from the other room the hissing of the mushroom, the fungus leshy, as it screeches out.
Layla already had all this stuff that was on the table in her arms, so she's just gonna, like, her ear kind of twitches as soon as she hears the hiss. Oh, heavens, what the hell did they do now?
I also hear a screech of a girl.
She's gonna move there and obviously not be able to see anything except for Morgan, but she's gonna use a free action to just be like, what did you do?
I don't even know!
I can't quite see it from here,
I'm
but
just gonna-
it certainly doesn't sound friendly.
I'm just gonna point in there and just
fine.
shot.
Well, I have a spell, but who wants to go in first, I guess?
It didn't sound like there was multiple screams, so surely we should be able to handle them.
Trying to look at my spell list. Hold on, sorry. Because I thought there was a spell I should have, but I'm not seeing it.
Maybe you swapped it out earlier.
Oh, no, it's right here. Sorry. How many targets is it? Just one? Oh, all allies in the area. What is the area? Oh, all right. So I can get both of you. All three of you, actually. Let's go. Inspire courage.
Hooray!
And am I able to use that along with something like guidance?
Where did you walk?
25?
Yeah. I'm not sure.
Those are all one action, so I think you should be because yeah, guidance and inspire courage are both one action, and then moving is one action. So that seems legit.
Yeah, that's why I was asking, but I don't know, like, if I'm limited to how many spells I can cast, if there's,
Oh,
like,
no, yeah.
concentration involved, whatnot.
I mean, yeah, you should be able to.
Yeah.
Because I know there's some spells that are specifically one action because they're kind of designed to be used with other spells. True Strike being a classic example.
Yeah, so if you have you can cast 3 spells in one turn as long as they're all one action.
Okay, then yeah, so the first one I'll do the movement, second one Inspire Courage, third one will be Guidance on Snafu.
Okay. How do
What
I
is
add
guidance?
those?
Snafu, you'll just have to hold on to that and just be like, okay, I know I've got a +1, I'm gonna burn it here.
All right.
And that's my turn.
Okie dokie. Caldrix? You hear
Let's
screaming
see.
and kobolds.
Kind of at an awkward angle here. Is that door? That door is open or closed?
It is open. It is ajar. So any angle where you can draw a line from you to that fungus will be valid.
Neat.
A straight line.
So if I get right, meow,
Yeah, and you're good.
and that is exact. That was 25 squares.
Yep.
So, I think I'm just gonna do a good old fashioned produce flame.
Okay. How does it work?
Aya!
I make an attack roll. A small ball of flame appears in the palm of my hand, and I lash out with it, either in melee or at range, and I am doing it at range. So I make a spell attack roll against his AC.
All right. Let's see if you can beat it or crit it. You do not. Oh wait, that's an initiative. Wait, what? No.
Oh,
What?
sorry.
Oh.
I'm just.
Oh, it
rolling.
was scrolled weird. 22. You hit it. All right. Now what?
It does 1d4 plus 4 damage.
All right. Roll it and see what you get.
Nice.
Keep in mind, you all have +1 to attack rolls right now as well.
Oh, 1d4 plus 5.
Yeah.
Ooh, max damage. Let's go.
Hell yeah.
Nice. So that puts it there. It's definitely not too keen on what just happened.
Just got a little scorched. And that is my turn. That's 3 actions.
Okay. So it should be me now.
Yep.
I'm gonna wait for the turn order to change.
Oh, you can start going. I'm managing a lot
Oh.
right now, so
yeah,
I'm just.
Abby's gotta do a lot. Don't wait
Yeah.
on that.
Don't wait on that. If you know it's your turn, start going. I'll catch up.
All right. With a shake of my head, I'm going to shake away the shock and the fear, and I'm going to do something a bit crazy. I'm going to burst in there and tumble through to the other side of the enemy,
Interesting.
so that I land here.
Tumbling through the
So-
boss.
Yep,
You're rolling through the boss.
You're playing too
Correct,
much.
I am.
Dark
OOD
Souls.
taught Connie well.
and I will need to do an. Hold on. Is this acrobatics?
Yeah, I
or
didn't realize that in a
athletics? I
row,
need to
but
double-check.
I'll give it to him now, and I'll correct him next
Acrobatics.
time. Well, where'd he go? Wait a minute.
Connie destroyed him with a
Wait,
single
wait.
tumble.
No, he's not destroyed. I'm bringing him back.
There we go.
He got moved to the. No, he is not on the map. God damn it! I'm learning. There he is.
Oh, don't
Thanks.
worry. Hold on. I'm trying to open up my sheet anyway.
There we
I don't know
go.
why it's being-
I think I hit Control Z once and it screwed everything up. Hold up.
Acrobatics check.
Ah, the undo button
Go.
is your best friend, except for when it isn't.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like Tabletop Simulator where undo breaks everything.
That is
Yep.
correct, Neuro, by the way, but the Inspire Courage is +1 to attack rolls and damage rolls, so it still counts.
Oh.
I'm gonna open up a notepad
Okay,
to
it is
keep
also
track of
a-
this.
It's an acrobatics check against the enemy's reflex DC. So
Okay.
does 22 beat its reflex?
It's reflex. Yes, you beat its reflex.
All right, and with that, I just gained panache.
Oh. What are you gonna do with that panache?
I don't think it's time for a finisher, so I'm just going to use a normal strike, and of course it'll be a precise strike, so +2 extra damage to my already damage with my rapier.
All right, and your roll gets a +1 and a Is that +2 a status bonus or a regular bonus?
Just +2 to the damage.
Okay. So that would do with the bonus as well. That is 11. All right. It is really not looking good right now. The Leshy is in its moment of trying to attack, immediately worn down by your strikes. Mim, it is your turn.
Okay, so I can walk to right here.
Yeah, panache is not-
Yes. Though remember, you need a direct line of sight with it if you're going to make any ranged attacks.
Yeah, I know. I will just move.
Oh,
Right
if you draw a straight line there, it's fine. You don't have to do any wiggly like that. Like, unless there's a wall in your way, you don't have to do any zigzagging like that.
Yeah, it wasn't me that was trying.
Ah,
that.
yeah, that was me, sorry.
Oh, okay. Well, just
So-
for everyone's heads up, you can walk through other people's spaces as long as you don't end on their space.
I will get here. I will use my trait to poison my scythe. Right. Where's my trait? My feet.
I don't think you can see it from here either.
I will apply the poison on my scythe right now, and basically that's that. I can do much from here.
Okay. I mean,
One more time.
that is a one action thing. You still have one action left.
Yeah, I
That's
can.
something
I'll try to move here.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay. Now you've
Might
got
as
a
well
line of
try to
sight.
use all your actions.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. It is the Leshy's turn.
Oh wait, hold on. I think during my turn I only used 2 actions.
Oh, you did your movement and then you did your attack? If
Yeah,
you
either
want...
way, I was gonna end it off with dueling parry, which just ups my AC.
Okay. As long as it's a one action thing, yeah, go for it.
It is one action.
Cool. The Leshy, in this moment, getting struck by the various attacks of fire and the slashing, screams and turns to you, Morgan, making a strike. Does a 23 beat your AC?
It does.
You will take 6 damage.
Youch.
And then seeing the group outside, it turns and launches a spore cloud on you all in a 15-foot zone. So it will...
Wait,
All of y'all.
can it really hit that angle? I would have thought the wall would have been in the way.
Oh, the wall is in the way, so it'll have to go here.
Okay.
All right.
Directly
So
onto
this...
We're still all in range, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But
finisher.
I'm pretty sure he could hit enemies that he can't see as long as he could see the center of the burst.
Yeah, he's basically launching the burst at the group of you, just trying to keep you all off to fight Morgan.
yeah, I thought maybe Layla would have been out of range.
I was hoping, but
But this is the rest of his turn. He will unleash a cloud of spores that irritates the eyes and throats of all non-fungi creatures in a 15-foot emanation. Each creature must succeed at a DC 16 Fortitude save, or you'll take 1 poison damage. This will basically just be you hacking up a lung from the spores.
Ooh.
Oh dear.
It's 42, so...
for my weakest one.
I appreciate saving throws.
This will also be...
Ugh.
The spore cloud will also persist and limit vision to 20 feet within the cloud. Oh,
You can't see us anymore. Oh my god.
Artie, you can only see 10 foot.
Oof.
So,
Blinded.
it's basically trying to create a smoke screen of spores. And we'll mark
Wait.
that on the map.
How much HP did Mim have again?
I have 1.
Oh.
1 left.
Oh.
Yeah.
You might need to
God,
take
it's
a
only
breather
one
after this.
Probably not spores.
Do I have...
I'll be nice and say that the spores do not enter the room because of the doorway and wall and, blocking the
I
path.
think your square needs to be 1 higher, Abby.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it does, but...
I was gonna say, because it hit me.
Yeah, true. Alright, so it's limiting your field of view and trying to keep Morgan away, but that is the end of its turn. Snafu?
I think I'll just stride up to this position, and I should be able to see it because it's within 20 feet exactly, right?
If it's within 20 feet, you got it. The only thing would be is if you critically failed that DC 16 fort.
Alright, so that's my first action. For the second one, I would like to, since I activated Monastic Archer stance earlier, I would like to do a flurry of blows using my bow here, which is rolling twice, right? Taking the penalty, I believe.
Yeah. Now do note, every session, everybody gets a hero point where they can re-roll 1 roll. Every player gets that. So if you want to use that here, you can.
I don't think either of those hit.
I would much rather keep it for now.
Okay.
Remember,
I think I can
well,
finish it.
it might matter for the second one, but you have a +2, not just a +1 right now. Remember.
Right.
So if a 16 hits, the second one might actually do something.
But because of Flurry of Blows, I have to combine them for damage, right? Is it before or after calculating AC?
No, you only combine them if both attacks hit. Otherwise, they deal damage separate.
Right.
So
And I'm
Abby,
just-
does a 16 hit?
No, it does not.
Damn, I was hopeful.
Neither of them did. Huh. I'm assuming I've lost inspiration, right?
If you burned it on this,
Yes.
yeah, then
Well, my turn's next, so I
well,
hope you did.
if you you still keep your inspiration is not inspiration. You have your guardian. What was it?
Right, guidance.
Guidance.
Guidance,
Yes,
yeah.
your
It's
guidance
Yeah,
is
you still
gone.
have
But are chat rerolls on? You know what? I'll turn chat rerolls on. Sure, as long as none of the players here use them. Chat rerolls I will turn on. Just have to turn that back on. I'll extend the niceties that has been given to our campaign to yours. All right, they're back
Excuse me?
on. Go for it. I feel like I know exactly what's about to happen. But yeah, chat rerolls are now enabled for those who are here. You are not allowed to use your rerolls on yourselves or your teammates. But
That's fair.
obviously, the viewers at home are more than welcome to assist these kobolds in their misadventures.
Might have a vendetta against the crates too now.
I
Boxes.
am remaining an impartial observer.
I'm assuming nobody's going to redeem a reroll, and I think I still have one more action, right?
Yes, you
That's
do.
true. Wait.
May as well finish.
Were you already in your bow stance?
Yes, I
Okay.
did it before the fight broke out.
Yeah, he did say it.
Then
Yep.
you have
was-
one stance left. One action left.
Yes. I don't have much of
Take your
anything
time.
else here.
You could just make a pop
May as well
shot.
punch it.
Yeah, I
Yep,
was gonna
there's-
say,
There's always fishing for crits.
yeah, just the third one. That would be a third attack, right?
That would just be a regular attack, but I think at this point it's the 3.
Penalty
Yes.
3. Yeah.
Whoops, not
Ooh.
darts. I meant this. Sorry.
Oh.
That does not hit.
Yeah, that'd only be
Even
a
if it
15
did.
instead of a 14.
Yep.
That damage.
All right, we have
Well,
rolled
I-
back to the top of the turn order. Layla?
I wish I had more actual healing capabilities, but I'm level 1.
Level 1 is scary.
Level 1 is scary.
That sucks because I really don't want to use a spell slot, but he's at 1 HP. What else do I do? He's
Heal
in the
the thing.
cloud.
I mean,
Here's the thing.
I will say that persistent, don't worry about it. I'm not gonna... You guys are still very green and killable. I'll be nice and say that the spores are simply visual at this point.
Very green and killable.
Just cover your mouth.
Yeah, that Leshy wasn't feeling it as much today.
Seems
Well,
to be
he
old.
received a beating before, so
I did jank it.
yep.
I should have used a finisher though.
Yeah.
Well, if this next round is as good as the last one, I think we're gonna finish it off. Just call
If
it.
you don't manage it,
Call it
I
a
mean,
guidance.
I can just do regular healing afterwards too. So yeah, I won't waste the spell slot then. Here, I'm gonna retract my movement because I want to
That's
move
fine.
somewhere else then. He's gonna move right in the doorway. I'm so sick of this. You're making a mess everywhere. All we want to do is just do a little investigating. You screech and I've had enough.
All right, what
She's
you gonna do?
going to cast, what is it, Daze?
I believe that's a focus, or no, that's a cantrip for you, isn't it?
Yes.
All right, you
It's,
should be.
not loading for whatever reason.
Your spells?
Syntax error.
Let me check to make sure I didn't screw up your sheet. I had to enter in some stuff on the spells. Days. 20 feet. Damages on... Did I? No, I didn't put the damage in. It just is a +4.
So
There it goes. Did it go through?
No, that wasn't me.
That
Try
was
clicking.
That time it
Hey.
worked. All right.
Okay. So, you cloud the target's minds and daze it with mental jolt. The jolt deals mental damage equal to your spellcasting modifier, which is +4. The target must attempt a basic will save. If the target critically fails to save, it is stunned. 1. So, it's gonna roll will.
All right.
It's a regular failure, not a critical failure.
I'll take the damage.
Alright, it takes 4 damage. It's looking much more worse for wear. Eldrix, you're up.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna shoot some more fire at this guy.
Oh, wait. Does Inspire Courage work for myself? Yes, it does. So that's 5 damage.
I don't know if that gets modified by spellcasting modifier.
Oh, does it?
I mean it should. So that's fine.
I'm
I
gonna
mean, I'm
look
thinking
at it.
on it from when I played Bard. Yeah, that does track.
Bonus to attack rolls, damage rolls, and saves against fear.
Yeah. I mean, it's not a roll technically, but
Yeah, it's not a
it's
roll, so
bad
it's
about
only
saying
4.
if this is technically a roll, because
it says roll.
well, no, technically it is, but it isn't. It's weird because you're doing damage. It's technically a roll, but nothing was rolled because it's a set number.
Oh, your call, DM.
Yeah, I'll take it. I'm being nice. Don't worry.
now.
I'll sick the dogs on you later.
Actually, question. What rules are we using for counting diagonals in this?
If it says that's 10 feet or 15 feet or 30 feet, then
Okay,
that's
so-
what it is.
So,
I'm not doing some
squares,
hexagon bullshit.
then. Right. So basically, just count diagonals as just 1.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm
okay.
not doing
So-
anything fancy with them.
Within this kind of range of 30 feet of me, do I see any unattended objects that look like they're about 1 bulk or less?
There's a bunch of little empty boxes and books and shit.
I take a book and throw it at the Leshy with telekinetic projectile.
Okay. So that is a 23.
I
that-
haven't rolled yet.
yeah,
Oh.
that was mine by mistake.
Oh, that's your telekinetic projectile. Okay.
We have a lot of psionics.
We are psychic kobolds.
Cybalds.
I'm the only non-magic beast, I think.
You just
I'm-
stab it. Good.
I'm kind of not magic. It's all martial so far for me. Aside from,
Fancy.
the little pouch of herbs and stuff that I
21?
gave you before the
That'll hit.
adventure.
Hooray.
21?
Yeah, this actually does a little bit more damage than fire, I realize. So if it doesn't have any kind of physical resistance, this will be better.
Go for it. See if it'll do what it needs to do.
Do I still have +1 to damage or no? Is that
Yes.
that's done? I do? Okay, cool.
Yeah, you have it
Does
for
it
1
21?
minute, so.
Nope. Hey, max damage again.
With
Roll.
that
Wow.
book getting lobbed at full speed, it critically takes off the head of the mushroom, and it falls to the ground dead.
Eat knowledge, nerd.
Ew!
Reading is a good way to get ahead in life.
Oh my god, that was so good.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna start feeling self-conscious about my archery skills after this.
The fungus is dead.
I could have taken it.
Hooray!
Ming was not useful.
Layla plays the victory fanfare from Final Fantasy.
Now that you have a moment inside this space with the corpse of the massive Leshy, you see that this room is filled with tons of various mushrooms and is very interesting.
Oh, yeah.
Do you wish to do anything about it?
Now that I'm closer to this chilly room, does detect magic show anything?
There is some faint signs of a spell maintaining the cold, but that's it. Nothing more.
Gotcha.
Are we back in exploration mode?
You're back in exploration mode. I'm going to... Oh,
I have somebody I need to heal real quick, if you excuse me.
I was gonna say I was going to try helping Mim out of the cloud.
Ugh.
Yeah,
that-
I'm gonna help you pull him out.
Does that cloud like fade after a minute or
it
so?
does. It does. It by now has faded now that combat has ended.
Oh, well, then fine, I'll just heal you here.
Ming doesn't feel so good.
It's okay. You'll feel better in just one moment.
Hold on, is there any way I could... I
Oh,
was
don't
going to
worry
s-
about it, dear. I got this.
I taste mushrooms.
I was going to use the aid action for this, but... Suppose you don't need my help, do you?
Plus 6 health.
You got 6 health.
Yay. Oh,
It's better than
Yay!
seven.
Bring the kobold back.
Almost, almost not dead anymore.
All right. Do you wish to investigate the cooler, or are you looking at those
I-
double doors to the south?
I'm not going back in there. It's cold.
I will check the ice that are
Mim,
not melting.
perhaps you should not be going into dangerous areas right now. You're still not fully on your feet.
Ming be fine. Ming have Baba.
Okay.
Well, fine. They can investigate that. Here's the loot that I got from the other room.
There does seem to be something about these mushrooms. If you'd like to take a deeper look at them, roll nature.
I was going to check the magic that keeps the thing cool, but
It seems to be a very simple alteration spell. Nothing really out of the ordinary. But these mushrooms certainly look neat.
I'll also check them since
I
I'm
pluck them.
already here. Watch us.
I'm grabbing
Yeah.
them.
You're just grabbing some random mushrooms?
Yep.
I don't
They're
know.
random mushrooms.
Oh no.
Should you already be picking those up if you don't know what they are? How
You're gonna
about you
get
bring them?
fungus in your claws. Gross.
How about you bring them here and I could take a look at them? Just don't put them in my hands.
Or in
Please.
your mouth.
No, I wasn't going to eat them. They are for potions.
Oh, thank Christ.
You don't even know what they are.
All right.
Can I roll, Nate?
They look
Yes, you can roll nature on them.
Oh, I do not.
Anyone
see
else
any-
want to roll nature?
I mean, I can try for fun. Oh, speaking of fun,
I am a
um,
city girl.
We are
Those
all
mushrooms
mystified.
look like mushrooms. They're the most mushroomiest mushrooms you've ever goddamn see. Those mushrooms.
Say, does anybody want pizza later?
Oh,
Oh,
funk.
you know he's.
Dang, Artie. Okay, you know exactly what these mushrooms are. These mushrooms are chanterelles. When cooked perfectly, they can provide a meal for you and your kobold friends in this space. But among them is also belladonna. You can use that belladonna to create 4 doses of poison.
Ooh.
We don't know that. We are just plucking mushrooms and putting on the bag.
Oh, that sounds good.
Well, no, Artie's kobold knows exactly what they are. Yeah, Caldrix, you know exactly what these mushrooms are. There are some very good edible mushrooms, but also some very poisonous mushrooms.
Well,
oh yeah, do not get them mixed up.
yeah, I would say keep them in separate bags if we can split the difference between the two.
I have like
I have open backpacks right here. There were a couple empty ones in that room.
Oh wait. So
I mean,
keep
they're
pressing
not the
the.
best condition, but they should do for mushrooms.
No.
Ugh.
Yeah, I think that's for diseases, not for mushrooms. I don't suppose we could.
That's bored on.
If you make a good quality meal, if someone knows how to cook,
No.
yeah,
Assuming cooking is under crafting.
yeah, it is a crafting thing, I believe.
Yeah.
It would either be crafting
Well,
or an appropriate lore skill, which would usually warrant a lower
There-
DC.
I believe there's a lore for culinary.
Yep. No. Wait,
Ah,
I have herbalism. Why I don't know these things?
If you have herbalism, then yeah, no, you know how to make the poison. You
Yeah,
don't know
like-
how to make the food.
Mushrooms are not herbs. They're fungi.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're different things.
True. But still, you know what the poison mushrooms are, and making them into the poison is free. There is no check for
Yeah.
that.
I'm
The-
assuming. Sorry.
I will take the poison. Make useful things later.
Okay.
I'm assuming the door south of us is closed, which is why
It's-
we can't see in there.
It's a door. If you want to open it, you are more than welcome to. Are you
I-
ready to face what's on the other side of that door?
I'll wait
Have-
until
I'm
I
not so
hear
sure.
from the rest of everybody else.
I mean,
Have
we all
you-
could stand back and I'll open it with Mage Hand to see if anything tries to ambush us right away.
Oh yeah, that'd be a good idea.
You know,
Have
that
we-
makes more sense than my idea.
I would like to check if we check the tables.
Yeah, I
Uh,
already grabbed all the
where-
stuff from there.
Yeah, but the crates here, there are things in there. Hoping the crates doesn't follow me and kill me.
That was the most unstable pile, the ones that fell. Those, everything else?
The worst enemy.
Yes, these crates are actually put together very well. It seems whoever used this space was much more neat and organized, but sadly all you find, you find a delicious tin of cookies, and upon opening it up, it's sewing supplies.
Wow.
Yeah. Ah, so is supplies.
What is
Sewing
the
kit.
I can fix the holes.
The
on
hose?
bags. The holes on the bags.
Oh,
That's actually very true.
I'm a loot harder. Always grab things. We never know when it's useful.
You should also step back too. That has 30 feet of range.
you're going to open up the door?
Yep, I'm going to use my Mage Hand to push / and or pull open the door.
You are not ready for the horrors that lie inside.
Shouldn't we perhaps reposition
Alligator!
What the
ourselves?
fuck is that?
Is that an alligator? Please tell me it's not an
Yeah.
alligator.
No, alligator.
I'm more worried about the tokens.
Oh my god.
Gross.
He said he was going to unleash the dogs on us. He did warn us.
To be fair,
did-
with how we opened the door, none of us are in visible range of like what should be seen from outside the door.
I think Lila is.
Oh,
I'm-
for the one, yeah.
I was gonna say, I think
Shit.
you might be.
This
Yep.
gigantic hallway opens into another chamber further along in the east. Crates and furniture are stacked against the walls, atop which sit dusty games, an old ugly duck toy. There's an enormous taxidermic alligator that is crammed beneath the gaming table. Atop that table and adorned across the room are 3 taxidermic dogs as well.
Hard. These.
Oh,
Yeah, now that you mention it, that the alligator
they're
is like 20 feet long. Jesus.
taxidermy dogs? So they are not live.
They are taxidermy dogs. If you couldn't tell by their faces, poorly taxidermied dogs, but taxidermy dogs nonetheless.
It was a little hard to tell what it was.
Can I send my unseen servant in there to poke one of these dogs? No, again,
That
no, it only lasts 5 minutes. It'd be gone by now.
scared
Never
me.
mind.
No,
Wait.
no, I'm. Yeah, no, you did your healing action, which is
Yeah,
10 minutes.
Yeah, I realized that afterwards. Sorry.
But if you want to do it again, you're more than welcome to.
Are they
Um,
hostile?
They're
don't
taxidermy
know.
dogs.
I don't
mean-
trust them.
I'm kind of far away. I would not be able to tell. What can I even see from back here?
They look
What do
like they look screwed up dogs.
And I can't recognize like what species they are or anything like that.
They're whoever taxidermied these things did a horrible job. You can't tell what species. These could have come from a golden retriever or a pooch, like a poodle. Like they're that screwed up.
I reflexively go to pull an arrow and then immediately sigh in relief. Oh, I thought that thing was alive.
yeah, I'm gonna use Mage Hand instead because Mage Hand would be easier, and it's still considered an object if it is an actual taxidermy. So if I just like push it over just to confirm it's actual taxidermy.
All right. As you do, the mage hand goes to connect with the object, but it seems as if there is another force at play here. It is strange.
Interesting. My magic should be making contact with this, but it's
Slowly, these taxidermic dogs seem to move once again under the malign influence of something you do not know. But these dead creatures have come back to life.
Oh
fuck.
my god.
Initiative!
Initiative!
It seems they're alive after all.
I have to wonder if they're arcane animated or some sort of
Wait. Let me
We
wipe.
keep the
Let me.
same
Can I?
initiative, or-
Can
Yeah,
I,
I'm wiping the floor if I can resettle turns. Yes.
Okay.
Can I ask Baba Yaga if she knows what kind of magic this is? If there's kind of
Roll Baba Yaga's occult.
Well,
My God.
there's not a Baba Yaga occult, so it's mine.
Roll your occult.
Two nat 20s on
Yeah.
initiative.
Y'all got the initiative. Those dogs certainly are gonna have the drops.
Like,
goddamn. All right, so that's Caldrix. Let me add them manually.
We did not
well,
trust
since
these
it's a
dogs.
tie,
Whoever has
Who
the
would
higher
go
dex, whoever has the higher raw dex.
that would be me. Obvious.
I mean, my
Right.
dex is 16.
No,
So yours
like
is only a
the
plus 3.
plus. Yeah,
Yeah,
your
plus 3.
plus would be
Mine's a plus 4.
yes.
Right.
So Morgan would go first.
Huzzah!
I mean, if it's just between players, you can rearrange
Either way, I
yourselves
would've-
anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
but-
think I was going to go second anyways. I've got a pretty good angle on one of them.
Anyways, Mim rolled a nat 1 on the occultism.
You
Yeah.
need to stop being in the front lines.
I'm not on the
Or-
front line. It's just my luck.
Hmm. That's a shame.
Okay.
I don't think that'll
so-
count for a tumble through.
Caldrix and Mim, you both rolled the same number as well. What's your dex modifiers? Unless you guys want to.
Mine is 2.
Caldrix, what's your dex?
My dex or wisdom? Because aren't we using perception? Or my dex? Anyway, my dex is +3.
All right, so
Okay.
technically you would go first.
Yeah, initiative is based off of dex.
Is it?
Mhm.
There's certain situations where it's not,
Oh,
but
really? I didn't know that.
I believe in this
It's-
situation it's
it's-
off.
Yeah,
Well-
it's. I mean, it's usually based on perception, but there's some situations where it would be based on stealth.
Oh.
Mhm.
Yeah, it says perception next to initiative on the sheet when
Yep.
we press the button.
But that's a drop down that can be changed depending on
Yeah.
certain things. But all right, so Morgan, the dogs have come back to life. They have not moved an inch, but their heads have all in unison turned to you.
Creepy.
Alrighty. First, I'm running in. And then it's time to tumble through this right here. So,
All right.
time to perform an acrobatics roll. Does 19 beat the reflex?
Yes.
It's a reflex. That is good. I
You
have
you
gained panache,
you skillfully leap over the dog.
and I'm not taking my chances this time. I'm going to confident finisher it right off the bat. So please hit.
That
That's
hits,
hit. Oh.
and in that one moment, you skillfully drive your rapier from tail to nose, immediately dispatching this first hound.
Yay.
Oh my god.
Go, Bunny,
Uh,
go.
With a swish of my rapier, my turn's over.
Oh, right.
You now have you now have a dog on a stick.
That's gross. Ew.
I mean, it wasn't alive. In fact, you're probably just like coated in stuffing because it was a
Gross.
taxidermy.
Congratulations, you killed a toy.
Old Yeller's dead again.
Double kill.
I don't know if that counts as a double kill.
It does.
All right,
It's my turn.
Snafu, it is you.
I think I would like to start by doing a flurry of blows on this one down there, which I'm assuming Layla is not providing soft cover to it, right?
No, I will allow for ranged attacks. Layla will duck out of the way. You will be fine.
I'm small. I can dud.
I'm not that much taller than you, so if you could
I'm
at
probably
least
actually a
crouch.
lot taller than you. Layla's pretty tall.
If you could crouch, that would be appreciated.
Oh, fine.
Are your attack rolls?
Damn.
No, you're just rolling poorly. I'm so sorry.
I was gonna say there's modifiers there. They just kept rolling.
Do-
What, a 4?
Do you want to burn your hero point on re-rolling those?
No, I would much rather keep it. I'm just going to very frustratedly. Does it take an action to go out of monastic archer stance? Or not?
I think it takes an action to switch stances.
Yes, I believe it's an action to switch stance.
Even if I go back to just fighting normally?
I don't know.
I just noted something.
I mean,
Yeah,
all the stance moves are actions, so it takes an action, right?
yeah, it would
Yeah,
take an
I
action to
think
get
so.
to leave the stance.
And
Yes.
also, and also, you cannot be in a stance while not in combat. So basically, when combat ends, you automatically leave the stance.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, that's a
Then-
bummer.
I only know that because one of the players in my game is a monk.
Oh,
okay, so that means I would have had to re-enter monastic archer stance, but in this combat.
yeah.
right.
So then your first action would have been entering stance. Then your second action would have been the multi-strike. So now you're on your
Okay.
third. Or since you weren't aware of mechanics, and this is a first-timer game, I'll allow a mulligan, but you only get one.
I think I would much rather take the loss on this one, and that means I only have one action left, which I think I would like to spend moving in front of Layla and blocking the door, which I'm assuming they cannot go through us, right?
That would have
You
to.
would have to tumble through.
They would have to do something special to get through it. They would basically have to roll their acrobatics against your reflex to, or else they would be blocked.
Right, and I'm assuming they're not smart enough to see that Layla is probably having a worse AC than me, so I will just end my turn here.
All right, Layla, it is your turn. This kobold has shot a couple arrows, missed the mark, but is protecting you as best they can. What do you do?
Oh,
Well, Snafu, I really appreciate it. In fact, I'm going to give you a little help here. You see that dog to your southwest? If he attacks you, this will activate.
I would hope that it would be going for me. Otherwise, I would feel a little insulted by how delicious I look to them.
+1 to AC.
And I'll inspire courage for my other action, and I'll be turn.
Alright, so I'm at 19 AC now.
All right, Caldrix, it's your turn.
It's just that one.
All right, let's see. I think I'm just gonna get like meow. Because I could see those. I could see two guys from here, right? Yeah.
Yep,
Pretty
you
sure I
can
can.
see the last two ones alive. Yes.
Cool. I will continue my tour of the various damage types by casting Electric Arc.
All right, I dig it.
How does it work?
It could target up to two within range, which is 30, so they're good, and they make basic reflex saves.
Okay.
And my spell DC is 17.
So they have to beat a 17.
Yeet.
Roll d20 plus 5 for dog on the left.
Oh,
Wow.
it's a basic save, so save for half damage unless they crit.
Okay. The other dog? All right, they both get half. How much damage did you do?
Dang, unfortunate. That is going to be. Sorry, let me check.
Lord.
Electric Arc is 1d4 plus spellcasting ability modifier, so it's going to be a d4 plus 4 cut in half on each one. Do you want me to roll for each or both the same?
Both the same.
Okay, so cut this in half, and I guess they'll both take 3.
They'll take 3.5, which rolls up to 4.
Sure.
5 and above, give it a shove.
No, not minus 74 HP. Oh!
Hell yeah, let's go.
All right.
I moved, so that's all my actions.
Okie dokie. All right, Mim, your turn.
Okay, so I will move to here.
All right.
Wait. To here. And I will... since they are not live, they don't take poison damage? Or do they?
They
Yeah,
are
considered undead?
they are considered undead. So, yeah.
I will cast not this. Wait. Where's my spells?
Isn't there a tab for spells specifically?
Yeah, there's a tab.
I'm trying. There's no spells? What the? Oh, yeah, never mind. Sorry. I will cast Needle.
Woo!
Damn.
Mean angry.
Yeah.
I am really
You shake
subconscious
needles
about
out of a
barge right now.
piece of metal in your possession and send them flying in a tight group toward one target. Make a spell, against that crits, so you're doing your double.
Yeah.
Which one are you going for? The close one or the far one?
The only one I have, the vision. The other one is blocked.
Well, with those needles, that dog immediately gets pinned to the wall from your needles.
And it comes back and informed the scythe again.
Oh, that's a cute little image. There is one taxidermic dog. It, with its head locked on you, Snafu, runs forward. It goes to make a melee attack with its jaws. 1d20 plus 7. So, it's going to hit 17, but that is going to be reduced because of Layla's...
Inspiration. Oh,
not just that.
actually, no.
No, it's the Inspire Courage and the Forbidding Word.
Well, Ward, yeah.
The ward. So the ward would basically make it so that is a 15. Does a 15 hit you?
No, I have 18 AC. Or
Oh.
it would have been 19.
So the taxidermic dog attempts to bring its jaws down on you, but cannot. It will try one more time. So take a -5 here, and then we'll give it a -1 for that, and we'll see if that just maths it. It is horrible at its job. It attempts to bite down at you, and the teeth that are barely clinging from the poor needlework of whoever put this thing back together fly out. It makes a feeble attempt to gum you.
Ew.
It looks like a stuffing. Angry puppy bear.
This is certainly one toy I would like to not play with. Ugh. Whoever
Alright.
made this had terrible skill.
Morgan?
And I've never been one to be gentle with toys. So,
Morgan, would you
once
be a
again-
doll and just finish this off?
At the top of the turn
Okay.
order, you hear from further down the room what sounds like a creepy noise of a human.
Ew. Worse.
The slight and strange laughter of something just out of view, echoing through this weird space. But right now, there is that dog in front of you trying to gum your friend.
Yep, and I've never been one to play nice with my toys, so it's time to once again tumble through. Hopefully. Oh, shit.
What happens when you fail that?
You get sent right back. But that was a critical fail. It's still just your movement ends.
Do you want to re-roll it?
No thanks. In fact, I'm just gonna try it again.
It also triggers reactions, but I kind of doubt they have any.
They don't.
Yeah.
This is level 1. We're not that evil yet.
Yeah.
Alright, let's try this once again. Does 18 beat their reflex?
Yes, it does.
Honestly, I'm surprised
And-
8 doesn't.
Time for panache. Confident finisher once again. Let's see if this will hit, which I really hope.
Their reflex is a +5, so they would have had to have Morgan would have to
Oh,
roll
no.
a 16 or more. That,
I don't think
even
that
with the
hits.
+1, does not hit. You attempt to strike the dog, but with the freedom of no longer being bound by teeth, it does get free from your strike.
Now the thing is about confident finisher is if you fail it, you deal half your precise damage.
Okay. Half of it goes to the...
Yeah. I can't really look at the numbers because the thing is kind of glitchy. I have to refresh my page.
Is that the number you rolled on the die?
Or is that the
Hold
2
on,
that
I
gets...
can't see.
Is that the 2 that gets added?
It's the 2 that gets added.
So
Okay.
you do
It's
a 1.
the 2 extra dice.
Okay.
Because it precise finisher deals plus 2d6. So it would be the other 2, which the other 2 were 3 and 3.
All right. So the dog,
It'll do 3 damage.
yes,
What's it?
the dog is not looking too good. Snafu, it's up to you.
I doubt I would be able to do a ranged attack to something 1 square away from me, right?
I mean, you can.
I
You
think
point
Can,
blank
but
it.
you have penalties.
there's a minimum range thing. I'm not sure.
My weapon only says that I have 100 range.
Yeah,
Sure,
it will-
nothing's stopping you from using an action to change stance.
Yeah, but then I would have to go back into my stance afterwards.
Ranged weapons at 5 feet. Da-da-da-da. If the weapon has the volley trait, you take a penalty to the attack roll. Longbows have volley 30 feet. Other than that, no. You can use a bow at close range.
Okay. I think I would like to do just a regular attack against it at 1 strike range.
Okay. That'll hit. That'll hit pretty good. Is there any bonuses on that?
I mean,
I
plus 1 to the attack roll, plus 1 to damage because of Inspire Courage.
Yeah.
Plus 1 to damage on the attack, plus 1 to... Okay. Alright.
Is it still alive?
It is still alive, but it looks incredibly worse for wear.
It's alive.
There isn't much left to this thing. The stitching is falling apart. You can
Alright.
tell that this thing is no longer of this world and should return to whence it came. It just needs that final push.
It was never.
I really killed the other one.
I would like to do another regular attack. Nope. Wait. Yes. That's probably
It's
not
a
very
lot of
good.
force.
That's a lot of force.
A lot of force.
You want to smack it again?
Jackpot.
That did not hit, I'm guessing?
Not a 4, no.
No.
It does have AC.
Yeah.
Might as well fish.
Alright, with my last action, I would like to do a flurry of blows in that case. At point blank range.
Okay. How's that gonna work?
I'm guessing I have to do third attack twice?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
Unfortunately, none of those will hit. So you shoot a lot of arrows, and one of them hit, 3 of them miss.
Not even at 15. It has more than 15 AC.
It does.
Okay.
It does.
I'm just embarrassing myself a lot today with this bow. Goodness. Okay, I'll just end my turn
Layla,
right
knock
here.
it out, please.
Your time to shine will come. Everyone does get some.
I guess it's up to me then. All right. Time to
So you
daze a pupper.
You could probably just slap it at this point.
I probably could. You're right.
Depends if you've got a +2 to your strength, it would kill it, yeah.
Does a
Alright.
17 hit.
That will hit. And with that 3 damage, the last dog has had its day. But as
Down.
this last dog falls to pieces before you, you continue to hear something strange from down the hall. The laughing, the giggling noises. Something is watching you.
Are we still considered in combat?
Yep.
At this moment, yes.
All right, I still have 1
Oh.
action left.
Do you want to go in first?
She's gonna stop right there and wait.
All right. Caldrix.
Oh, I was gonna suggest if you want to save an action, you could always take cover, which would give you extra AC against anything coming from that direction. But
Yeah, I know, but I want to at least move into position to where I can take cover behind these barrels if I wanted to. Where I was, I didn't really have anywhere I could take cover with.
I would.
fair enough.
I would suggest we retreat and make like a snare and prepare in this room.
Yeah, that was my original plan, but can you even do a snare in the middle of combat?
Yeah, you can.
It takes an action,
one,
I think.
Yeah, takes 1 action to set a snare.
That's shorter than I would have thought.
Well, it
I'm
takes
gonna
1
have to let it
action.
work.
It takes 1 action if you have the feat. It takes 2 if you don't have the feat.
Oh, okay.
Because it takes an action to craft it and takes 1 action to set it. the feat makes you take one turn to make and put it in place.
All right, so Caldrix, you're up.
Interesting. All right. I guess we're not really sure what we're doing, so I guess I'll just move in here and take cover myself. So I basically like squinch down and press myself up against those barrels.
Oh, Kobold of the Barrel, tell me your wisdom.
Oh, and just for fun, for even extra paranoia, I will cast Shield. And
Oh man.
a barrier kind of forms around that gives me an additional +1 to AC. Just because I can't think of anything else to do with my action, and that's it.
Shield a cantrip or a level 1?
I think it's a cantrip. If it's a level 1, it's worse than I thought it was.
It's level 1 in Pathfinder First Edition, but it also makes you like immune to magic missile once, I think.
Yeah, it's pretty much D&D's version in Pathfinder 1. They changed it for Pathfinder 2.
No, yeah, it's Shield is a bloodline spell. For me, it is a
Oh
cantrip.
yeah, so you're good. Just wanted to make sure because I knew I was going to get mixed up in my own head. So
yeah, fair enough. So that's me.
Okay. I need to do a secret roll. I don't know how to do that. So I'm going to roll on another site.
isn't it /GM roll or something like that?
Yeah, you have like the dice there, and you can make it like a GM roll.
Roll my dice.
Oh, look at that. Okay, cool. So that gives it. Okay. All right, good. I know what it's what I'm doing with that then. Okay. Then I need to do it again for something else. Cool. So that would be.
Dear Lord, what are you cooking?
Okay.
It better not be the gator.
All right. You. All right. So Mim, I believe it's your turn now.
Yep. I will set a snare right here, like on the door.
Wait, behind us?
We don't activate it. What it's coming activated.
So I guess the theory is if we have to make a tactical withdrawal.
Retreat. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, roll your crafting.
Camper, if you may.
All right, you are able to successfully create that snare.
And I will move to here, on top of the alligator.
Very back row. All right. So, I believe it is me now.
As the turn order resets back to the top. From down the hall, you hear an eerie voice of what sounds like a young female human. Play with me.
Oh dear.
Play with me.
Nope, we are fluffy, but not toys.
Wait, you're Fluffy? I'm not Fluffy. I want to
We
be
look
Fluffy.
We look fluffy.
I'm going to move here and preemptively activate my dueling parry. Get to a little repulsing stance, and then move here. It's not that much far, but I'd rather not get too close.
Hey, you're still blocking me, so I give you a
Yep,
thumbs up.
that's all that matters.
Play with me.
Are you bringing our attention to this?
That's where the noise is coming from.
Can I see it from here?
Can you
I mean,
make a
there's
perception
thing in
check?
the way. Sure thing. If I can pull up my sheet. I might not be able to pass this. Never mind. I think that's good.
Down the hall, you can see what appears to be a stuffed horse.
God,
Ew!
that's
Like
terrifying.
that. I am so glad I chose to be far. That is 60 feet away. That's my turn.
Oh, right, it's my turn. Sorry. I can't have a straight line shot to this thing right now, although my bow has a range of 100. How tall is this pile of barrel that currently Layla and the others are standing near?
It doesn't look like it's super tall, but the barrels that do stack high probably reach about 10 foot up. You will
But,
need to, yeah, you would need to climb them.
Okay,
It would be considered rough terrain unless you are skilled at climbing.
okay.
Please, no climbing on barrels.
I've done enough climbing today, it seems. I'm better suited for cave climbing than anything else. I would be able to... Would I be able to see it from this position that I'm currently pointing at on the left?
You would have to basically get somebody to lift you above the barrels that first
Okay.
5 foot.
Okay,
I think
so...
right here would be good.
Yeah, 1
This
foot
one down.
forward, you would have a clear line of sight to
Okay.
the horse.
Alright, I will move... I think that was... I've already lost mentally where that was. Okay.
Here. One of these
Thank
two
you.
squares.
I will stride over to here and then do another...
Snipe them.
Yes, it has a very long range, thankfully, which is surprisingly helpful despite the fact that we're indoors. I will start by doing a flurry of blows again, since I'm still in monastic archer stance.
Alright, you are... Would you like to reroll?
I'm still a little bit more afraid of whatever spoke than the horse.
Your
So,
shots,
no.
your shots go wide.
Yeah. I'll go for yet another shot from this position that I'm standing at.
Mindful fish.
Unfortunately, that does not hit either. The shots go wide.
And I will end my turn in that case.
Oh god.
Alright.
Can we see what this thing is over here? Is this like a dressing screen kind of thing?
Yes, it's a dressing screen. It blocks your view from whatever is calling out on the dresser shelf.
Do I know what those barrels have? If there's something inside?
It looks like they
Maybe-
were once used for food and goods, but whatever was in them has long since been used up or is no longer good. It's nothing of merit.
Oh yeah, shouldn't you add the creature to the turn order?
Well, it's just a stuffed horse.
Oh, well,
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Sure.
It's just a stuffed horse.
I still maintain that we should be treating it as an enemy, though, because of the other stuffed things coming to life.
It's just a stuffed horse.
I'm not going near it. It is far. Let's keep it that way.
Say, Morgan, do you need any assistance with your performances?
I do not believe I do.
All right, I'll hold that action then.
Yeah.
From that distance?
I can
don't
give
think I
Morgan a
wanted those.
bonus to performance with musical accompaniment, so I was offering to use that.
I also have musical accompaniment.
Well, I know, but you can use your action for something else as I support you.
That's true. That's true. But I don't really want to gain its attention if it's alive.
You know, I gained the attention of the last one, so I'll gain the attention of this one too.
I would assume that whatever's down there is already aware that we're here, even if the stuffed animal is not.
I'm not taking that chance.
That's 45 feet, so that's in range. If it has a will, it'll show it right now.
Well, let's see. I'm looking at the horse.
The horse looks at me. And I
Look at my horse.
What kind
my
of
horse
damage is
coming.
this?
mental.
Mental damage, yep.
Nothing happens.
Well, there's no brain. So could be just like the last. That's my turn.
I would expect that this was created by similar means.
Note to self, next time I get a cantrip, do something that does more than mental damage.
Was probably the least useful type of damage.
Is it?
Undead are not affected by mental damage.
Oh. Not even ghosts?
No.
Oh. That is actually kind of disappointing.
Take from that as you will.
Headache me.
So is that horse just like chilling?
It's just a stuffed horse.
He's vibing.
The dogs were vibing before we came in the room.
Right.
Well, it was vibing until we touched the dogs.
I was gonna say, I could poke this one again with Mage Hand and see if it wakes up like the others.
Burn it.
Or yeah, you could just light it on fire, whatever you want to do.
I don't think Artie can reach with the
I
produce
think-
flame
no,
though.
no. I'm just gonna SWAT team tactical advance cover to cover. So I'm just gonna do the same thing here.
I love it.
Probably the best choice. We don't know.
Mim, I believe it's your turn then after the dodging into cover.
And that is a take cover and a shield cantrip, by the way. But yeah, go ahead.
Can we move this?
You can if you want, but it is seem like it's been here for forever. The wood seems to no longer allow the hinges to move. You would have to knock it down.
Hmm.
And who knows what'll hear you when you knock it down.
You're also pretty
And
far
you're
away.
all the way over there.
Yep, that's what I'm thinking.
Given your injuries, Mim, I'd rather if you stayed behind me, or at least close by.
I'll be right back.
I will
You
move.
good?
I will move to here. It's the only place I can.
You can take more than one movement action.
Yeah, I know. Thinking. Let's see. 50. I will cast. Spell. I will throw something at the horse.
You're not in range, sadly.
What?
It's 30
So-
feet.
30 feet, so... Okay. Not sure.
Yeah, 30 feet would be about here. You have to get past this, like, barrier.
Yeah, it's little action, so... Yeah. Wait, no. Wait. My double is 60 feet. Well, I can cast needle dart.
If it's
Mm,
within range, you can.
Yeah, on the screen.
You cast needle darts on the screen. Okay,
Yeah.
go for it.
How much force is in those needles? Would it really knock it over?
Well,
I don't believe so. It's just needles.
Your attack strikes true for sure. And you definitely punch some big holes in the side of it. But the rest of it still stands tall. I would say you can see through that first bit, that 45-degree diagonal right here. There is visibility through this at this point because of what you've done.
do we see something behind it?
Well, Layla, from your angle, you can see where that voice was coming from. It's a shelf full of toys.
Oh, great.
Oh no.
Anybody here ever see Child's Play?
That's exactly where my mind went.
Or what about the
I have
puppet?
not.
That might be a bit of a deeper cut.
Not that one, sadly.
Morgan, I believe it's your turn as the voice grows louder. Play with me.
With that, can I use reaction? Can I use counter performance just in case there's like any?
You
bad
can
stuff
have it
happens?
at the ready, yeah, but it would only be if
Yeah,
it's
a counter.
triggered.
I'm gonna move in front of Layla, and I'm about to do something I probably would not ever do at any other time. I'm using my crossbow.
Oh snap!
Oh dang! There it goes.
It's time to shoot a horse.
Nope.
That misses. And sadly, it takes a action to reload it. So yeah, that's me.
Snafu.
Okay. How far away am I from... Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Guys,
Yes.
I have to go fetch my girlfriend from the work.
Ah.
Can we have like a pause session?
If you need to stop here, we can stop here and come back to this. Though next week I will not be available as I'm going to be hosting a Halloween party. So it sounds like you guys are about to step into something interesting.
I was meaning like a 15, 20 minutes.
Well, the thing is at 10 we're going to be heading out, like at our
Okay.
house. So that'll be 2 people here gone. So I will say, Snafu, if you want to run through your turn, I will do something. But that depends on how much time you have, Grim. If you don't have a lot of time, if you need to go now, then we can pause now.
No, it can have some turns.
Okay.
5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm going to stride twice and just sit here. And now that I don't suppose I could notice anything out of the ordinary from this angle in the stuffed toy cabinet, could I?
Funny in fact, was that the end of your turn?
No, I still have one more action. I strided twice.
You see a doll collection.
Nothing
A
out of the
collection of ornate dolls. They're dressed in wonderful dresses with porcelain faces, a little bit cracked. and flowing hair, treated with the utmost of care. But sadly, all of them are covered in layers of dust, and it's almost as if someone used to love them a long time ago, but not anymore.
And none of them stand out from each other.
Roll a perception check.
Is that what's on the south wall there?
Yes, fireball.
There is one there that stands
Whoa.
out.
Oh, what a roll!
Nice roll.
Looking with my
This
special eyes.
doll, its porcelain eyes are locked dead on you. The dust shifted and different. It's definitely been either touched recently or it's moved on its own.
Well, it's certainly seeming like whatever is haunting or alive over there has been touching this particular doll all the way on the right. Okay. I still do not trust that horse, however. Can I? I don't suppose I could try talking to it, could I? Let me actually turn to my party, asking Layla and Morgan, now that I've caught up with them, and pointed out the doll. Do you guys think we should try, perhaps, talking to it?
I will say that if you
Oh,
talk
no.
to it, it will be an action.
Okay. And I can't get their feedback on that first.
If you try to talk to the doll, it will cost you... How much have you spent this turn?
I've
He's
spent
on
2
his last
actions.
one, yeah.
Then it will be your last action.
Layla's gonna shrug at the question. She's gonna be like, well, it's already talking to us, but it doesn't sound too convincing that it really wants to play.
Morgan is just going to. Morgan's
I have
just going
I have
to
a feeling
frown
there's-
and shake her head.
I think those stuffed animals are probably related to how it likes to play.
Well, that much was obvious.
So
I
I
do-
wouldn't talk to it, but that's up to you.
I am trained in occultism, I think. I don't suppose I could attempt to soothe, assuming that it's a spirit, I don't suppose I could attempt to soothe or at least open dialogue with it, could I?
I would
He
like
already knows
you
an action to try.
to roll to see what this is. Roll... What would this be? Occult. You don't really know what this is, but you can definitely sense occult energy on it. It's definitely from that field of magic. There's something going on here.
Alright. I can't quite decipher what this entity is, but it's most certainly not arcane or holy, which typically is not something you can particularly negotiate with very often. Was looking at that my last action?
Ming knows what that is.
I will say, whether you, that's innate knowledge, that's you just being like, looking at it and seeing and knowing what it is, that is not an action.
Okay. Then I will hold off on that and still say that I don't trust that horse, and I will do my last action be a flurry of blows against it with my bow again.
With the horse?
Yes, the horse.
Alright. Look at that! The 25 hit!
For once,
The mark! It hit the mark! So do you combine your damage on
3.
that? 3
I would say
damage?
yes.
Okay, so
only if both hit.
only if both hit? Okay, so it's only the
Right.
one that hit?
Yeah,
So
only
it's
the
just the
two.
3 damage, yeah.
Alright. As your arrows hit and your turn comes to a close, the horse lays out a carnal neigh as it turns to you, and the doll screams out, "Play with me! Play with me!"
Definitely not something we can negotiate with, I don't think.
Yep, that was broken.
Yeah,
This doll
sure.
turns to all of you and casts harm. God damn it, you hit me with a pipe! It will use all 3 of its actions, hitting everybody within a 30-foot radius of its emanation. Hey, you remember that thing you were prepping?
Yeah, counter performance?
Yeah, now's your good time to use that shit.
Yeah.
Because what it is going to do is, everybody, you are going to need to roll...
I'm assuming this is auditory, so...
Yes, this is an auditory scream coming from this thing.
As the scream comes out, Layla just, like, starts singing as loud as she can to try to just nullify everything.
So this is a fortitude save that you will all have to do independently, and then Layla will roll performance to do their counter roll, which you can elect to use instead of your fortitude save.
Oh my god.
I think I'm good.
I'm not gonna be
So
good.
that's Layla's regular fortitude, but that's not with the thing.
I'll wait for performance until the end.
Yeah, you're all right.
Safe, I think. Fortitude against their...
My god, this is a strong fucking spell.
It
What's the
used its
check we have
entire
to do?
turn on it.
Yeah.
Pokeballs are not coming across, or else no, they're
Are
there.
we waiting on to roll?
You're waiting on your performance.
Oh, that's it? Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, we're the only ones in range.
Yeah, I'll
Oh,
definitely take that.
Okay.
It did get some use.
All right. So this is a 1d8, and you all pass the fort. So you will take half of this.
Ow. One.
Yeah.
One damage.
Hell yeah.
Your
My
scream
ears.
fights back against the void of the doll. And I believe, since that we've got things we need to do and things must be done, the fight against Camilla will begin next time.
That seems like a pretty good cliffhanger.
Oh man, I get to start the top of the round next time. Let's go.
That you do.
And I get to start with my ears ringing.
All
Hey,
right.
I tried my best.
Well,
I think Layla's voice hurt my ears more than the doll's.
congratulations, everybody, on your first day on this Sunday campaign.
Yes, sir.
Or Saturday campaign.
Hooray.
I hope you all enjoyed it.
It's definitely something. I'm liking it.
I'm liking it.
Your kobolds have made it
Right.
this far, and the biggest threat that they found was boxes.
God
damn.
damn you, Snafu.
Yeah, I am a cave climber, kobold. I thought climbing would have been just fine. It seemed solid at the time. I
At the
didn't-
time.
I almost died 2 times.
I clearly must go on a diet if I'm that heavy.
You were good at climbing it, you just weren't good at keeping your balance.
Well,
Yeah,
he was. We not.
that's why I would have thought they would have been acrobatics and not athletics, which I'm much, much better at acrobatics.
Athletics is climbing up, athletics is falling down. Yeah, but you've begun the encounter for the first half of Big Trouble in Little Absalom, the mid-boss of this campaign. The porcelain doll brought back to life Camilla. Or brought to life Camilla.
Certainly had some embarrassing arrow shots during that.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, how are you all feeling?
That never seen nature in life.
Hey, Abby,
Yeah.
watching the stream right now, it looks like things froze up.
Oh, did it?
Possibly.
Am I not moving around or
It
what?
looks fine on my end.
Moving
I can
around,
see.
nobody is flashing to indicate that they're talking.
That
Is-
might be on your
you-
end.
It might be
try
your
refresh
end,
it
yeah.
Because it's fine on my end.
Yeah, you
Alright.
can
Fine
see
on
it.
my end.
Neuro says it's fine for yeah.
Definitely.
Okay, hang on. I gotta wait until after this stupid DraftKings ad plays.
You know, if you're
Yeah.
subbed on Twitch.tv or if you have Twitch Nitro, you don't see ads.
Problem is that costs money.
And
Yeah.
if you
I'm
have,
living.
You
if
know,
you
if you
happen to
get
have-
uBlock Origin,
yeah, that too.
technically
gonna-
I'm not allowed to speak about that because TOS, but uBlock Origin's a pretty neat add-on. But yeah,
Oh,
alright.
it is. I have uBlock
Never
Origin. It's not working.
Oh.
Yeah, no, now everything's back to normal.
All right. Well, still, yep, Grim had to head out, but that was it. I hope you all enjoyed your first dip into Little Trouble in Big Absalom.
Oh,
it was fun.
All in a horse.
Oh yeah, no, it's definitely a fun time. Milo, thank you for the sub.
I'm glad to be part of your first dip into DMing.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
definitely.
While it worked.
It was there was a lot of fun going on. There was a lot of I do know that there are things that I could have done better next time, but also the book came with a couple images that show moments in the adventure so far.
Oh.
Here's you guys, well, not you guys specifically, but the fungus leshy that you guys were fighting earlier.
My bow looks a lot less intimidating in this shot.
Don't worry about it. And of course, what you have just stumbled into.
Hey, it's the cover image.
Yep,
Oh, it is.
It's the cover.
there it is.
We did the thing. We reached the cover.
You've reached the cover of the book.
Wait.
Title
Congrats.
drop moment.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing we're picking this up 2 weeks from now?
We'll be picking it up on the 4th.
Okay.
But I'm going to say thank you guys for coming out and be a part of this.
Thank you for
Yeah.
having us.
Thanks for having us. And I'm may end up being another hour late next week, but we'll talk when that happens. But we'll
Yeah,
talk
we'll
about
be
it
able to
later.
plan it.
Not next week, but
In
the
a
4th.
fortnight.
Yeah.
That word has been completely ruined.
It has.
I had a haircut appointment this morning, and some kid was also in there getting his haircut, and he asked for the Fortnite song to be played.
Oh my lord.
Oh.
Role-playing is definitely a little bit intimidating.
Okay.
Let's not get into it.
Play as much or as little as you feel comfortable with.
Just coming up with things to say on the spot in general is a little difficult.
Yeah.
All right.
But y'all did great. All right.
Party narration is always an option. But yeah, thanks for running.
Thank you.
and
It was
I'm heading out.
fantastic. And what we're going to do is we're going to go give a raid out because I want to go get Raising Canes.
Yeah, my first time. Let's go.
Oh, we're going to break your Raising Canes cherry.
You know it's my virginity.
Yeah, we're going to ruin that.
You've been there like 3 times, and I haven't even been there once.
Anyway, we're going to go raid a Typhlosion or go Stefani. You guys should give them some love. They are a fantastic Typh. If you like Fire Badgers, go give them some love. But we're going to be heading out. They're playing some Legends Arceus. They're having a good time. They're cool. You're cool. Y'all have a good night. Follow the channel. I don't know, all that good stuff. Whatever.
Bye.
Good night.
Good night. I don't have an outro screen. Bye. Bye.
Not the black.